Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Matt here, Tanks Lawn Maintenance. It is July 31st, 2023, year of our Lord. It is 5:01 p.m. Monday afternoon. That's a hot one, guys. Hey, look here, man. I just want to go over something with y'all real quick. I had a buddy of mine tell me not that long ago, a few weeks ago actually, that he got a call back. He had his first call back to a property. He has two crews. You know, he oversees one crew, and then he's got a crew leader for the other crew. But he had his first call back on the crew that he was not overseeing, and he went out there to see what was going on. And first, you know, he kind of just glanced over the front yard, didn't see anything, and he knocked on the lady's door and introduced himself, you know, just in case she forgot of maybe what he looked like or anything like that. But talked to her or whatever, and then asked her, you know, what's the problem? And she took him back to the backyard and showed him one blade of grass, some bahia that was taller than the rest of it. Needless to say, he was a little irritated, and he reached down there, snatched it out the ground, didn't argue with the lady. But he did let her know, you know, hey, look, if it's something like this, I understand we're doing quality work, and my name's on the line here. I want to put out the best quality work that I can. But at the same time, this one little blade of grass right here, you know, if this is all you're going to call me back for, please don't call me back out here for something like this, because I'm very busy. I'm overseeing two crews, and I have a family at home too. And you know, you're taking away from my family time right now, which is something that he told her, you know, it's something he doesn't get a lot of. But and she told him, she said, well, you know, I'm paying you $75 to cut my yard, and it took y'all less than 30 minutes to cut my yard. It was actually 22 minutes. I timed it. And he said, okay, so what do you want me to do about it? And she said, well, I'm just saying that's around $160, $170 an hour. I didn't do the math, but you know, I went to college to become a school teacher, and I don't make anywhere near that much. I figured y'all could do a little better than that. He said he just looked at her dumbfounded, couldn't believe what was coming out of his mouth at the moment, or what was coming out of her mouth at the moment. And he asked her, he said, you know, you don't really think that I'm making $160 an hour, do you? That's not what I pay myself. She said, he told her, he said, you know, I've got to pay myself a decent wage, a respectable wage for a business owner, and then I also have 5 guys that I have to pay, and there's a lot of other overhead that has to come out of that. And I do pay my boys a respectable wage. I mean, it's over 100 degrees out here just about every day, and I'm not going to be able to keep good help unless I can pay them a decent wage. So I have to charge what I charge. So what I'm just saying, you know, I'm a school teacher, went to college 4 years, got my bachelor's, and then went to school again and got my master's degree. And I don't make anywhere near that much. I figured, you know, if I'm paying you that kind of money, you can do a better job than this. There shouldn't be anything left untouched. And so he just looked at her and he said, you know what, I think the best thing for us to do is just part ways, and to see if, you know, I wish you luck. I hope you find somebody out there that's cheaper and that does a better job than what we do. But I can't be called out here over stuff this small. But I wish you luck. Here's my thoughts on this, guys. If you ever experience something like that, I look at it like this. We are the ones that took a risk to either spend our savings to buy the equipment needed to start a business, or either step out in faith and start a business. We're the ones that took that risk, not the customer. We have a lot of overhead we have to pay. A lot of overhead. And I didn't realize how much overhead it was until I became a business owner myself. But there's a lot that comes out of that $130, $140, $150, $160 an hour, whatever it is you're charging. Me personally, I charge between $120 to $130 an hour. But there's a lot that comes out of that, man. And remember, just because you're charging a certain amount, it does not mean that's what you're paying yourself. So don't put up with that, guys. If explain to the customers that it was an accident, it won't happen again. And if they bring up the pay, just tell them, like, look, there's a lot that comes out of that, and if they still want to continue with that, just cut them loose. I mean, there's way too many people out here that's looking for business, that's looking for a lawn care company. And I'm a firm believer that if you're good at what you do, and you do the best you can with what you have, and you charge a fair rate, and you're dependable, and you do exactly what you say you're going to do, if you do that, you will get business. Word of mouth is your best friend. That is your best advertisement. Now, there's other things you can do, like a Google My Business profile, Facebook page, website, things of that nature, but word of mouth is the best thing you can do. And if you're doing a good job, and you're dependable, and your customers like the work that you're doing, your name's going to get out there. So don't sweat one customer. I know the past 2 or 3 weeks I've been having to tell myself this, because I have gone through a lot with some customers complaining. Some saying that we agreed to some things that I absolutely do not remember agreeing to, and I'm pretty good at remembering stuff. But I'm gonna suck it up and finish out the year. And I've got some customers I'm gonna drop at the beginning of the year, and with the new rate increase and the way I'm gonna structure my billing, I'm sure I'm gonna have some customers drop me because of that. So you're gonna win some and you're gonna lose some in this landscaping business, guys. But yeah, don't let anybody tell you that you're not worth the money that you're getting paid. It's hot, guys. Pay yourself a decent wage. But anyway, I'm gonna hop off here. I'm done for the day. Headed back to the house. I'm actually over here checking out this Gravely Pro Stance that's parked next to me at the red light. But anyway, headed to the house, guys. I'm done for the day. But I'll cut y'all back on sooner or later. Ain't gonna make no promises. But until the next one, y'all keep cutting that grass and keep making that money. Holler at y'all. Bye.